Hello friends, welcome back. Before we do a quick 5-minute demo of what's going on, we do have some friends who like to trade and transform their life on this x.com slash right here 369 forecast. Anyway, we say, hey, above this, stay long. There are other things as well, but I think we'll revisit those scenarios. The interesting thing is when people are in panic. Last 2 years we have been doing this. I think it's good to see, how these sophisticated and worlds only and the best tools given by the universe, by being humble, we want to apply these and let people take advantage of it. In this business, there is no 100%, but if you align yourself with the universal laws, I think the pain compresses. The probabilities are much more profound in your direction. So September 9, we posted. We did this analysis. That is what I'm going to show you right now and why we have these. And I think, yeah. All right. So that is that. You can also look at, if you go to this YouTube, 369forecast.com, you can watch. We are going to, if I could just be unleashed to speak 8 hours a day, people can't catch up. We can do a lot of things, right? But as I said, the almighty universe is guiding us and gives us when it thinks we are ready to receive. So this one I think is a great one. This one is also a great one. I don't know which one is not a great one, but let's let's see. This one I was a little bit of going through under the weather, so. But let me just show you something here. What am I looking? It translates into. Let's not overlap my voice. So these are all sophisticated tools. Let me just quickly just show. Bear with me. All right. Okay, so you see here we are doing some work here live where I'm explaining middle of the night because I was a little bit, as I said, feverish and bad throat, what to do, can't sleep, do something for friends and traders, why not? Time on earth is limited. Anyway, so you can see here what are we doing. You will see if you watch the video, right? So alright, so we already knew what is coming our way and we plotted all this. I would highly suggest you watch this video when the panic is hitting. Right? So this is great buys actually, but you don't know at what level. So we are giving for people who get in panic, and we see this constraint. Now these lines are flying from nowhere. You can see this one, this one, this one. This is where the hidden sciences are controlling. What you see is physically manifested in front of you. And if you watch the other video which we made in January, the market is going to turn at these times. It I think it's plotted here, but definitely watch it. I show you that this top is also predicted. Everything is predictable. All right. Again, it's universal laws. There's no magic as such. Magic is we being born, we being one with the universe. That is the greatest magic, and people are fighting so hard to disassociate you from the universe. So that's the challenge, because the fight is within and they try to express it outside, right? That's a struggle which Buddha had. That's a struggle all the masters all across the spiritual master had, if you study their lives. All right, so we are no different. We will be struggling if you don't align one self with the universe, right? One self alignment with the universe. So that choice is to be made by individual. All right, so that is how that first part was suggested, possibilities, and then we are using second tool. So let's talk about that tool. All right, so how many circles do we have here? One, watch, one, bigger one, second one is 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. So why 6? 3, 6, 9. Center frequency, lower dimensions, 1 to 5, where humanity needs to evolve and go beyond the 6th dimension. And there is Archangel Michael sitting there, will not let you pass. Only penitent man shall pass above those dimensions. Babylon, if you study that story, 70 miles high tower was built to see the creator behind the 7 heavens. Well, 7 Vedic astrology planets. All right, so this is the reason we are using 6, and we are using some measurements of 6 intercepting all this. So how do we use it? Geometry is very strong. It looks at various things differently. Our main core principle is look at a pivot which is done by a very biggest bar with, I'm just trying to not use technical terms, but the biggest bar and the smallest bar. So pivot is here, the biggest bar is here. So we have interest, and this is daily chart of SPX. So what are we saying after that? So this endpoint is what we are saying is the transition should happen here at the most, and if it does, you can see here you're almost touching end of August retest. Something has to panic there. All right, so why did it stop here? Let's move. We only have 2 points to move. See this one right here? Move this, move this. That's it. Focus to becoming a great trader. So you need great tools to support you. Once you understand the science which we explain in private mode, your focus then shifts into applying these tools as a trader. That's 75% of the battle, that you understand things, you don't know how to program it. And second thing is the knowledge is not aligned with the universe. And once you overcome these 2 things by 1 or 2 clicks, you are just focusing on making money, right? Making money means doing the best tactical trades and structuring the trades properly. That's all there is. So get aligned with universal laws, and if you cannot, we can help you as well. That's the second part of it. If you believe you want to drive your destiny by interacting with the universe directly, I'm talking about this destiny on earth in the financial markets. So let's move the tool. So this is the first pivot, and it did a double top here, retest. It was rejected here. All right, because they know this guy is going to bring it down, so they're just trying to hold it. So they went back here, and the buyers saw it and say, let's try to make a double top and see somebody, right? And otherwise, so they're collecting the contracts first. Inventory controls need to take place first. All right, so this was a double top, V-shaped double top. We placed the tool here, and this is where we said, okay, let's place this from this. And our rule says what? Our rule says involve a big bar in the ecosystem. Do not forget everything we are showing on a higher dimensions, higher time frames, intraday, 60 minutes, 30 minutes, right? And we do most of the work we do through extremely small bars or extremely big bars. That's the thesis we want to work with, and there's a logical reasoning if you can see. All right, the volume behind it. Okay, there we go. So one big bar came down, and this is how we plotted this, and it went up 100 points. And when you are aware of this, you will be still in a panic mode unless you start interacting with these tools with 6 months, 1 year, getting the tools, interacting with the tools, using the tools based on you want to trade long term, short term, intraday, 1 minute level, all the way to 1 week. Even actually monthly also you can do this, right? The tools don't change. So that's the nature of unfolding and unwinding of multi-time frame. As long as you follow the big bar and the smallest bar to be entrapped in the pivot and the ranges. It could be a single bar manipulation, it could be a swing manipulation, it could be a pattern manipulation. Make sure you engage yourself in the time frame where you're working with a big bar, buyer or seller. So that is what it is. So I again, whenever we are done, we get the message from the universe. It's 12 minutes. 12 is 2 plus 1 is 3. So this is where we are, and I think we should just wrap it for now. Just keep an eye on the other video, the levels, what we are saying, suggesting, and look at this as well, and you see how things are unwrapping, unfolding in front of you. And in the other video I just located for you, you will see that all these are also timed in January itself, right? But next one we will show that these ranges, when Gann said market, let's say he is here, okay, and he will say market will not crack this until it goes and checks this, and then once it does, it will go here. How is he doing this? Well, maybe we can suggest something in the next video. Until then, may the power of the universe be with you. Thank you so much.